Hi and welcome. I'm Suzanne Cleary. I'm a mindfulness teacher, life coach, and master Psych-K facilitator. I help people rewire their brains to access their full potential and consciously create a life they love. So today I'd like to talk to you about Psych-K. What is it? What are the benefits? And how does it work? So Psych-K means key to the psyche. In this context, the psyche means our mind, soul, or spirit. It's a form of energy psychology that incorporates muscle testing as a means of communicating with the subconscious to deliver and change beliefs held in the subconscious mind. It allows us to rewrite and reprogram the software of our minds. So with this tool, it allows us to access the subconscious. Now, our subconscious is super powerful. It processes 40 million bits of information per second. It's habitual and automated. It deals with our bodily functions such as digestion and breathing, and it does all of this processing without us even thinking about it or being consciously aware of it. So what other things are stored in there? Well, 95% of our programming is held in our subconscious. So up until the age of 7, we're basically in a state of hypnosis. And during this time, most of our subconscious beliefs are formed based on the world around us, such as beliefs that come through from our family, our schooling, our social groups, our religious groups, and our caregivers. Sensory information that is in an infant we process, and it's downloaded and encoded directly into our subconscious mind. At that age, we have no conscious filter to question the reality of what we're seeing or sensing, and the information from this outside world enters our mind and brain without any analysis, any judgment, any editing or critical thinking, and it's encoded as fact, and these beliefs form part of our identity at a subconscious level. So, depending on our environment, these beliefs can be helpful and supportive, or they can be damaging. For example, beliefs such as loved and lovable versus unloved, worthy versus worthless, or empowered versus powerless. So these beliefs that we hold form the basis from where we get our thoughts. So our thoughts are the things that we think on repeat, they come through, and then this creates for us feelings, how we feel about ourselves and the world around us. And these feelings determine how or where we take action and the things that we do or say based on how we feel and what we think. And these actions get repeated as habits, further delegating these beliefs into our subconscious. This is how we can find ourselves living life on autopilot. However, there is hope. As we grow and evolve and become more conscious, we can become aware of our outdated beliefs that don't serve us. So we decide that we want to make different choices and change up some of the things that we were automatically believing before. But how do we do it? So if you find yourself asking, why can't I make changes in my life? Why do I keep self-sabotaging? Then your answer might lie at the subconscious level. So most traditional tools such as insight theory, affirmations, willpower and journaling, they're limited to the conscious mind. Psych-K goes one level deeper down into the subconscious to the underlying belief system and changing that to enable change. So how are they done? Well, it's done during a whole brain state where the new belief can be easily integrated. So in Psych-K, we achieve this through a balance. Now, the whole brain state is based on years of split brain theory. Essentially, the cerebral cortex has two different functions, and it's split into the left side and the right side. Typically, the left side is our analytical, logical part of the brain. It's reasoning, order, it deals in language and numbers and maths, and it's sequential. The right side of our brain is our intuitive side. It deals with emotion, creativity. It's holistic. It deals with relationships, creativity, art, and imagination. So typically we tend to fire one side over the other, and especially when our experience has been traumatic, we tend to over-identify with one side of the brain. So reacting just from that one side of the brain, so perhaps over-emotionally to something or very hard-nosed analytical to another event. So in order for us to achieve the most out of our lives and get our full potential, we want to access a whole-brained state. In this state where we're whole-brained, we have access to more resources. So both the analytical, logical, and the intuitive, emotional. So we've got a bigger range of resources to draw from when we're responding to situations. More resources, better choices. Psych-K uses muscle testing and a gentle process to perform the balance. It creates a whole-brained state. In this state, the corpus callosum serves as a bridge between hemispheres and allows the new belief to be easily integrated. Psych-K has had success with anxiety, addictions, increased self-esteem, financial abundance, improved health and well-being, and better relationships. A lot of people report they just have a higher baseline of life after a balance, feeling more calm and relaxed and just less resistant. It's important to note though that Psych-K isn't a golden bullet. So that while balancing creates the potential at a subconscious level, you create the results through actions at the conscious level. For example, you want to compete in the Olympics, say. Okay, well you still need to train, exercise, and take the requisite action. What Psych-K will do is remove any blocks that you have around that goal. For example, subconscious blocks that may be around worthiness, about whether I'm worthy to compete in the Olympics, or whether maybe a fear of visibility or being seen might trigger something in relation to a belief we have about safety and vulnerability. So Psych-K will just remove those blocks and limitations for you, but you still need to take the conscious action. So if you'd like to experience Psych-K for yourself, I would love to facilitate a session with you. I am available here in Melbourne, Australia for in-person sessions, and also online where we can meet up over Skype or Zoom, and you can have the benefits of Psych-K from the comfort of your own home. If you would like to book in a session with me, head over to my website, suzannecleary.com. I'll put a link down below. And if you have any questions, please contact me also. And I would love to be able to help you out and get you on your way to living with more empowered beliefs to help you consciously create the life of your dreams. Thanks.